Hi, gorgeous. You are absolutely beautiful. And today I'm going to tell you why. Being beautiful is something that you get to choose. Everyone is beautiful, everyone has inner beauty and outer beauty. But the simple thing is, if are you choosing to let yourself shine, or are you hiding yourself, right? So letting yourself shine is simple as, you see I have this bracelet here. Are you letting yourself be seen, or are you covering yourself? For example, if I rub some dirt on this or mud on this, then that's covering myself. But if I'm choosing to polish it and clean it, then I'm letting it shine. And beauty is beyond the physical. It's about how you carry yourself, right? So when I am meeting someone, or even if I just see someone from a distance without even talking to them, the first thing that I notice and the first thing that people notice is their aura. Now, aura is really a word that's kind of like, what does that mean? And how can I change my aura? But what I mean by aura is how they carry themselves. That is what I notice first. Are they hiding, or are they showing up confidently? You can pick that up just by looking at someone. And I first realized this in my heels class. So I've been doing heels for 2 years, I think. And after my first year of doing it, that was when there started to be some new beginners in class. And I just remember there was this one girl. She was so good, and like she had everything. She was confident. She could do everything, but the one thing that ruined her walk was that she was doing this. She was shy and she wasn't allowing herself to be bold. Like in heels class, my teacher always tells us, lead with your chest, look straight ahead, look confident. And that's how you carry yourself when you walk. And so the one thing that was ruining her walk was she had everything right. Everything was there, but she was looking down and she was shy, and you could tell. And I just remember watching her and thinking, oh, it would be so much better if she just, put her shoulders back, put her chest out, looked straight ahead, and had like this confidence in her walk. Like it would have just made her walk like 10 times better. And that's that's what people mean when people say, oh, fake it till you make it. Or when they see, when you make ugh, when you make a mistake when you dance, just keep going, because the audience doesn't know. And if you keep going like, oh, I meant to do that, they're not going to know that you made a mistake. So I realized this in my own life, of allowing myself to be seen has made me have a higher appreciation towards myself and have a better appreciation of my looks, which is really weird. Because even though beauty is more than your looks, I feel like being able to be confident and love yourself and see yourself and allow yourself to be seen has, in a way, upgraded my looks, even though my looks haven't changed really that much. But it's being able to let my looks shine and let myself shine. All right, so now that we've talked about that beauty is about being able to be seen and being able to carry yourself and be confident, let's ask ourselves, how do I choose to be beautiful? How do I choose to be seen? Well, the first thing is that wear what feels good for you. What does that mean? So, for me, when I wear what feels good for me, it allows me to bring more of myself. Because if I know I look good and I feel good, then I'm able to bring my best self into any situation, any environment, right? So wear what feels good. Like what you wear in a way is like your uniform. For me, it's my uniform and it puts me in the right mindset. Like, for example, when I'm at home, I'll wear my PJs and I know I'm in a more comfortable environment. I'm allowed to relax a little more, be a little more silly, a little more playful, right? But then when I go to work, I have what I wear to work, and it allows me to feel more confident at work and bring my best self at work. So wear what makes you feel good. And sometimes that can be, a hoodie and sweats. And that can be, I don't know, that's the best example I could think of. But sometimes it's wearing a hoodie and a sweats, and you just feel your best in that. And that's what you should wear, because if you're uncomfortable with what you're wearing, people are going to pick up on that. So wear what makes you feel good. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is, how do you practice being seen? How do you practice being okay with letting others see you? Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a lot of inner work and working on yourself and working to love yourself. But this is what I did to help practice being seen. And I actually did this kind of accidentally. I didn't realize that it was a practice for me. But last year, I had enrolled myself in this showcase, right, with my dance studio. And even though I record myself, and they always encourage you to record yourself throughout your journey, even though I've been recording myself, I never really watched my recordings because I was just too cringed out to watch them. So last year when I enrolled myself in the showcase, I had to record myself and I had to watch myself because I want to see what it is I'm doing, and I want to make sure that it is correct, And through that process of constantly recording and watching myself, I was able to practice being seen and practice being able to see myself. So that is one step that can help you, is recording yourself in any way, It doesn't have to be a video recording, even though I do recommend it, because you do get visual feedback, and visual feedback is very strong for your brain. But you could even record yourself, just do a voice recording, just talking, right? And maybe even taking pictures of yourself, documenting, maybe what you wear, things like that. It's just practicing being seen. And, the best way, of course, the safest way for you to be seen is for you to see yourself. And one thing that I will challenge you is to let others see you. So, for example, a good practice is holding eye contact with someone. You know, if you're having difficulty with this, just hold it for like maybe 5 seconds. I know for me, like holding eye contact, it can be a little distracting because it's hard for me to focus on my thoughts. But just, you know, maybe when you go to a coffee shop or you're checking out in line, just see if you can, you know, hold eye contact with the person you're interacting with. It's just for a little bit. It's just for that interaction. Just hold the eye contact and, you know, give them a smile. And doing that kind of exposure therapy, and maybe even, you know, ask them how they're doing or give them a recommendation, you know, give them some of your opinion, ask them how their day's been going. So just doing these interactions and holding eye contact is allowing yourself to be seen by others. Okay, I think that now we live in such a beautiful world because now with social media and different ways of exploring self-expression, there are so many ways that you can express yourself visually, or you can show your style or show who you are, and you can draw so much inspiration from the internet. And beauty is not just one way, even though I think sometimes we're tricked into thinking that beauty is physical or beauty is one thing by marketing and products. But it's not just one thing, and you can draw your inspiration from anywhere. So I hope today that you are inspired, and I hope that you know that you are absolutely gorgeous and absolutely beautiful wherever you are. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.